Good night, fellow punchers. The clock on the wall says 10 on Friday night. I said I'd get this out of the way rather than doing it in the morning. I'm parked a bit away from the hotel, and I need to do a double walk in the morning. One, to get a shirt. I do if I'm hanging up. I forgot to bring them in, one in this evening. And then breakfast, I'll have to walk back to get it again. Then, because I'll have to reverse in a tight alleyway to collect the luggage. We're heading for the Kingdom tomorrow at Cliffs of Moher en route, and staying in the Brehon on the Muckross Road tomorrow night. So we'll probably do a bit of sightseeing in Kerry, on the Ring of Kerry, a few of the usual haunts, before we get dinner somewhere. And Sunday then will be a busy day again, and we're going to Celtic Steps or Celtic Steps, whichever, tomato on Sunday night. I didn't do an awful lot today. I actually slept twice in the bus where I was parked, because I didn't park it up. It's hard to find parking when you're in a bus during the day. So when you're sitting in it, you're not too bad. Seen a lot of the racing there this evening. I had to pick them up then from the ferry at 6:15, and we headed to McGettigan's on Eyre Square for the dinner. And good dinner it was. I went with the steak sandwich. Didn't have dessert. Had 2 pints of Guinness. And the soccer match was on, Scotland and Germany. It was 3-0 at half time. I don't know what happened in the second half, but Germany were dominant. We had 2 horses running today. One placed at 11-1, Just Call Me Pete. Didn't stay at the 7 furlongs. I was saying if he would, he'd have a right chance. It looked like he was going to maybe possibly win coming to the furlong pole, but he didn't. He was outstayed. I wouldn't say if he were running at 7 again. A fast run 6 is his cup of tea, I would say. And the other one wasn't off the air. Drifted like, as I say, drifted like a bear before the off. When the gap was there on the rail, Danny Tudd didn't go for it. That was a sign. They were just finding out what's under the bonnet for again. A bit disappointed that he couldn't get in the first 5 at least. There was a lot of long shots there today. Of course, 2 of our 2 bus horses won. That we backed the last time actually. Universally was 12s into 13-2. I know there was a rule 4 with 1 or 2 non-runners, but it won well. We were on that the last time, and it finished, I think it finished 7th, and they were paying 6. And Chaos Control 9-2 into 2-1 tonight, and we were on that the last day too. So it pays to stick with some of them that the second time I do, but today I didn't. Anyway, we'll get on to tomorrow. I tried looking at Ascot, but I decided I'd wait until the declarations comes out because and the ground, because I don't want to be putting up something and for a non-runner that should have money gone maybe before the racing starts at all. So we'll get on to tomorrow. Three shorties. Well, they're not real short, but I couldn't find anything that I liked in the handicaps. There's a couple of, but they're iffy, and they'll probably win. A couple of them we backed the last time actually, but well, I left it to 3 that I had short or notebooked for that tickled my fancy the last time. Back on the 2 miles 1 flat race, there's a horse there, Al Sayeh, and it seems to have improved a lot lately. It's rated 59 and it holds up 38. It used to be with John O'Donoghue in Ireland. I think it was could have been bought for maybe 45,000 and sold on for something like 15 or something. Or it could have been 35 and 15, something in that regard. But it pulled a bit of a gamble there 2 runs back at Fontwell. And then the last day, 6-4 favourite. Still green as grass. learning on the job. It'll be in the outside as we pick it up.
To 2 out, Chinook is quickly left behind, drops back last on the downhill run between the final 2 flights. Al Sayeh on the outside of Only Fools, who's been driven along. Riders Rock challenging Inchiquin Spirits and Triple Nickel for third, but it's Al Sayeh who takes up the running off the home turn. Moves on by a couple of lengths now with Triple Nickel and Only Fools in pursuit. Riders Rock and Inchiquin Spirit looking held in 4th and 5th, and Chinook tailed off. Leader wandering around into the wings of the last, which she jumped 7 lengths clear. Al Sayeh with Triple Nickel challenging Only Fools for second. Al Sayeh is going to romp home, win by a wide margin. Triple Nickel up for second.
Romp home after doing a lot wrong. A few runs on the flat in Ireland to get a mark of 65. Dropped a few pounds since. What did I say it was? 59. If it brings that sort of form to the table tomorrow, it could be hard enough bet. It can go on any sort of ground. Kiss My Face isn't that the new yard? Yeah, it's gone from Brian Ellison to Ali Ralph. So we're going to go with that. It's an 11-4 shot there, but a lot of the book is 5-2. We'll go to Sandown. Somebody put up in the comments earlier in the week, and I answered them back. What did I think about Adday in Devon? It's a 9-4 favourite tomorrow, running in the Scurry Stakes instead of the Commonwealth Cup. It was entered and they were going to go for it, but they're trying to win this instead. So we'll take note. It won for us twice in Bath. The man said, "Do you ever have a bath in Bath?" And then in a Group 3 in a listed race, it ran very well. Behind Elite Status and Relief Rally, rated higher than it.
For home now, and has gone on by 2 or 3 lengths. Relief Rally in the green and white moving through to second place. Adday in Devon behind this. Pocklington is next. Malk is running on. Elite Status well inside the final furlong is 3 lengths clear here. This not going to be caught. Elite Status has romped away. Relief Rally in second. Adday in Devon in third place. Malk.
That was at 6. It's back to 5, so an uphill finish in Sandown won't be a problem, you'd imagine. It's a great little horsey, and if you look at it there, it has run 14 times. It's 6 wins and 5 seconds. And on the turf, it's 6 and 5 out of 13. And it's second there 3 times. It's a great little money spinner. So I'd sort of make that the nap of the day tomorrow. And then we go to Downpatrick, to the bumper. A horse that I thought ran very well for Paul McEwen and Colin Murphy, first time out in a maiden hurdle. To offer a huge price. What was it? 28-1. They're bringing it back to a bumper. You'd imagine they're bringing it back to try and win it. Bellaccio, that was a decent horse on the flat in England. David Manuzzi. Remember at the time won in Kimpton there a couple of times. We were on it once, I know. This was the race in Punchestown. That's the horse I'm on about in question here. It's in 5th place.
To make headway is bodybuilder Labaland. Gentonginki is next. And behind them is Old Man Dingle around the outside of Jim's Cracker as they head on the approach to the second last flight. Boldbrook still leads, Bellaccio getting a bit closer in second. They're chased by Zero Fighter, Martin's outside mistake, Bellaccio. As they head across now on the approach to the straight. Boldbrook by a length. Bellocchio, Martinstown is improved. Starcrossed Lover close on the inside in black and white. Zero Fighter driven along. Gentong Enki trying to get back into it, and then Lavaland and Bodybuilder. Bellocchio is taken over as they make the turn for home. Goes on, Starcrossed Lover around the outside, Martinstown. Long-time leader Boldbrook weakening, a break to Gentong Enki as they head on up the straight with one to jump. Bellocchio out in front. From Starcrossed Lover in second, third spot is Martinstown, Boldbrook, Gentong Enki and Bodybuilder. At the last, Bellocchio over, pegs slightly on landing but is 6-7 lengths clear, and on the run in, Bellocchio stretching away. Starcrossed Lover second, Martinstown back in third. Bellocchio will make a winning start over hurdles on his stable debut for Willie Mullins, only ride of the day for Paul at Townend wins well. Starcrossed Lover second, Martinstown third, followed home.
Like if that Bellocchio hadn't run in that race, that was a 28-1 winner of a bumper. Well, it'd be a different price, of course, with Bellocchio not in it. But there's a good bit back to the next horse. Willie has one in there for the double green. Three good chances there that one didn't win. We're taking it on. That's the three for tomorrow. Adday and Devon will be the nap, and can do with Trixie and Treble if you want. So bash the bookies over and out.